Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the third round of the 7th season of the Opening Mobile Racing League. Once again, your servant Kiato at the commentator's cabin, I think actually for my 50th time, I think, in Ultimate Racing history. I would need to check that, but actually quite special Grand Prix. It's Spanish Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix, if I were a driver. But anyway, 16 corners at the Montmeló Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya. And the remaining rounds that we have, we just have these 1 and 2 more. We'll need to know the who will be the champion. And look at that, this new feature of the game is absolutely amazing. We can see the sectors. Look at that, we got Ozzy now on I love it. Oh my god, it's insane. Wow, we got Ozzy now in provisional pole, and I can see Carlos making the first sector in purple. And most of the drivers are improving his times as well. Oh my god, this feature is amazing. Nilus with that fast sector 3 makes climbs to the second place, but keeps Ozzy with that provisional pole of 32.23. We can't have a time on sub 32s, which is expected to be at least here in Omerl. So far slow quali, but we got the commander Fabianski at the back on P6. Not seemed he's improving on the first sector. Now he does on sector 2. Now they will exit now sector 3. Who will it be? Who will it be? And we will cross the line. It's Nilus finally on pole position, and Fabianski saved the race with that sector 2 and 3. And climbs to the second place. And actually Ozzy drops 3, 4, 5 places in the last lap of qualifying. Oh my god, this feature is amazing. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, it's incredible. Although the qualifying's so short, 3 laps. Now it will be like so short. Maybe they should add it as well on the race. I'm not sure if it's exactly, but I'm gonna stop yapping and make a quick review of the grid. We got Nilus now, I think, making the first pole position. Yes, on his second race, first pole position for him. Fabianski, the commander, on second place, will take him care on the front row, but not for that long, because he will send the car as soon as he can. And on the rest of the grid, we have Eli, Sanis, Milo, Ozzy, Player 10, Pat, Hub, and Joris on the top 10. And today we got 6 drivers outside the top 10. We got Carlos, Juanchi, Lemons, Fastpace, and Alkfish. And as well, D0 on P16. So a lot of attendance today, 16 drivers and 16 corners. So 1 corner for each driver. Let's see what can these drivers bring us into the Chaos League. So no more waiting. We will be out here in Barcelona, and Nilus defense quite good. The pole, there's a slow start at the back. Fabianski already trying to make the move in turn 1, turn 2. Fabianski already in turn 3. He takes the lead. Ozzy appears. Oh my god, what a climb from the top 6. And now he's in the top 2 there. Player 10 and Studies fighting and getting into the wall. Nilus taking the run of Eli as well. Fabianski knows he's side by side with the same car. And Player 10 into the grass of the hairpin. Oh my god, that was such a messy start for them. Ali, Sainz, Player 10, all of them into the pool of gravel. Oh my god, now the best start for them. Oh my god, they drop a lot of places, and we already got the 3-bar cap, 3-car pack here in the top 3 already. Half a second in front of the rest. Nilo side by side with Fabianski sending the car. Oh my god, in turn 9, Ozzy being forced to take the runoff as well. Fabianski leaving absolutely no space to Nilus on Ozzy going wide, going absolutely wide. Now Joris will take the advantage. Joris will try to move. I see Carlos, big TP. Be aware of that. Big TP from Carlos right there. Fabianski side by side in Repsol corners. Will take the outside there on turn 5. And we'll need to back up. We'll play it easy. Turn 6 and now 7 and 9. Heading into the backstreet. Will send the car in the hairpin. Yes, he does. Nilo's defense is quite good They leave little space. That's a gentleman battle. And Fabianski not hesitating things. And again, taking the lead. What a start. Lemons. Oh my god, Lemons into the grass right there. As well now on the Sector 1 and entering now Sector 2. Fabianski and keeping the lead of the race. Nilus switching places now with the commander. Fabianski now finally having quite an interesting rival. Which of course is Nilus. No, isn't it? Because Fabianski won Hockenheim like with 9 or 8 seconds. When Nilus appeared on the Imola Grand Prix on last Saturday, it was actually quite a tight race. And at least we will have battle for it. We are seeing now the first pit stop. It's actually from Eli. Some action here at the back of the grid, especially right now. And Huanchi touching the grass, making a small excursion there. So pit windows should be open around lap 8 or something like that. Probably the strategy to go is softs and mediums, unless you're trying something else, as Ellie is doing, and sending the car through 3 wide, turn 1, turn 2. Ellie somehow avoiding a lag rocket. Oh my god, Ping actually saved the 3 of them. And Ellie, that's a really good climb and gained 2 positions in a single corner. So congratulations for that move. Milo finding some trouble to defend from Joris, who's now avoiding and making sure that he doesn't take the slipstream. And Milo doesn't seem to put a lot of effort to gain it though. But Carlos right there on top 6, not that far, making maybe having a chance. Side by side, turn 8, turn 9, and Joris encountering absolutely no space. Milo didn't leave a single pixel to him. Lemons and Sunny's side by side, turn 10 doesn't happen absolutely anything. Oh my god, actually I see this track of Momelo, I think it's more interesting on like the older version, the newer version. It's not actually happening anything at the moment, which is actually weird in OMRL. Some contact as always, we always miss it. And Carlos having some maybe we should take a look at Carlos, because we're having some action right here. Lemons, Ellie, Sunny's and fast pace. Oh my god, Ellie, Sunny's deeming to the wall on the hairpin of turn 10. Fast pace finally avoiding all that chaos and stopping Ellie, leaving no room for Carlos. Carlos turn 1, backing up to not touch the grass and not slow the car. Ellie sending the car again and climbing another place. Now into top 8. Lemons and Carlos side by side. Carlos being saved by the Ping running on the grass. Oh my god. Carlos, Lemons absolutely running wide. Oh my god, that was a free position to Carlos. Fabianski exiting, leading the race with soft tires. He will go softs. Pad in second. Oh, because he did not pit. Okay. They've got Nilus, who will now surely overtake Pad, because Pad is with absolutely dead tires. Medium soft. Yeah, that should be the strategy. So Pad probably will drop to P6 or something like that. Let's see. Nilus doesn't seem to have too much trouble with the traffic, and Pad the last man to pit. No, it's Lemons actually as well, but Lemons of course will also pit. So let's make a quick review of the grid so far. We got Fabianski the commander, 3 actually, well no, now 2 commentator scores as always. Fabianski now leading the race by 2 seconds, a bit more, now a bit less, to Nilus with some P2 on the chase for the lead, and Ozzy on the chase for Nilus. Those are the podium spots, common, not many changes as the rest of the season. Then we got Milo on P4, Joris on P5, and Pat and Ellie finding themselves with some trouble and contact, battling for P5 and 6. Then we got Ellie on P7, then Carlos on 8, but maybe not that much. Player 10 having some contact in his screen, absolutely he does. And maybe he will switch places now with Carlos showing the nose in the Repsol corners, leaving no room for him. And player 10 now climbs to P2, but Carlos doesn't back up, and nothing seems to be happening right there, making more mistakes. Oof, quite an aggressive driver, isn't it? The player now climbs to P8 and Carlos drops to P9. They've got Lemons really back from that. 8 seconds, wow, on P10. Then we had Fastpace on P11, Harb on P12, Sunny's on P13, Huanchi on P14, and finally Alfish on P15. So everything's quite dispersed except this battle that we have right now and right here between player 10 and Carlos for the top 8. Yes, we do. It's actually quite it didn't expect it didn't accomplish my expectations this track. Not at all. Oh, Ellie and Pad having some kind of Ellie. Okay, that's sportsmanship. We got that clip, and Ellie backing up to let Pad through he recognized his mistake, and that's called sportsmanship. He played really cool, but now Ellie will have a lot of work to do because he's with the elder ties of the whole grid, making mistakes and Pat getting away, and Carlos and player 10 might join the party to Ellie and maybe climb not for the top 8 but for the top 7. So we might have some battle right here. I see some lap cars. No, it's actually not. I thought that we had some battle, but we don't. The only battle happening right now on track. Well, Niels is actually catching up. Niels is catching up, so maybe we have we'll have to check that. I will need tons of eyes on the track as Carlos defends good the inner line of turn 10 and turn 11. Player 10 showing absolutely no mercy. They have pretty much the same tires, but it's Carlos with a bit more of life from his size. Player 10 probably having caught in his screen because that was a really weird move. And player 10, yeah, he's losing a lot of time at this point. Fabianski, Nilus is actually catching up. 1 second. They have absolutely the same tire age, so this is all about skill. We got a lap to go, beat more than 20 corners, and Fabianski and Nilus doesn't seem to back up, but Nilus makes another mistake, and that reduces his chances to get into the win. Joris and Pads. Joris making a really brave move in turn 4, but didn't seem to finish it. That was good. Maybe here now on the happen on turn 10 doesn't seem. I see some battle side by side, or oh no, they were lapped cars. Anyway, we got now Fabianski leading the race by a bit more than the lap before. Maybe we'll go to the 10-minute race, maybe a bit less. But that was an absolute masterclass, an absolute temperament from Fabianski once again, who will win 3 races in a row in opening Mobile Racing League as Fabianski wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Nilus finally will be second. Ozzy almost running wide. Will be finishing P3 today. Milo finally in P4. Then Pad beat the back on P5. Joris and Ellie. It beat Joris on P6. Ellie on P7. Carlos on P8. Player 10 on P9. Then Lemons and Fastpace. We still don't know. Maybe one of those will end on the gravel. Who will be? Maybe none of them. Fastpace sends their car. We will have a photo finish. It's Fastpace. Who closes the top 10. Then we got Lemons on P11. And then more at the back we got Hab, who will finish top 2 in 12th position. Signs drifting a bit along the track on P13. Huanchi even further on P14. And Alfish, who will start the final lap on P15. What a bad luck, says Ellie. He says he's got bad luck, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely, but wow, actually must admit, as commentator, what's a boring race, not gonna lie. But it's the thing about Barcelona track. It also happens with Formula 1 and apparently now happens as well with the game itself. But, well, what else can we ask for? So, Fabianski, 3 gold medals in a row. That's put him as the clearly as the champion contender. More than 20 points, and that will be even more to the runner-up, who's right now Ali, but I think he will drop and probably will be Ozzy. No, Nilus, maybe. I think will be Nilus now, the runner-up, so more than 20 points to the second qualifier. That's actually insane with 2 rounds to go. Simply amazing. Probably Fabianski, one of the best overall drivers that ever raced here, and probably one of the best champions that we will have. But anyways, Fabianski again on the podium spots, on the highest spot. Then Nilus on top 2 and Ozzy on P3. And outside the podiums, we got Milo, Pat, Joris, Ellie, Carlos, and player 10, who held the fastest lap of 31.87, and fast pace on P10. Then we got Lemons, Hop, Sunny, Swanchy, and Alfish, who will close the top 10 outside of it. So this was absolutely all. It's been a pleasure as always, Kiato. Oh, and I really enjoy commentating. But see you all. Oh my god, this server closed. Oh my god, I'm a yapper. But see you all next Saturday at Spa-Francorchamps for more action and more drama. Maybe Fabianski will be crowned as the overall champion of the world. So, until next time.